All right, boys. We are back at it again with episode number 770.
I thought you actually knew the number.
No, I
I was gonna
didn't.
be like, damn.
No, second podcast episode.
First things first. Go Birds.
Go, yeah,
Go
dude.
Birds, baby.
Oh, shit. We haven't done an episode since day one, huh?
We'll talk more. Well, the Patreon episode is gonna be all about bourbon and the Super Bowl experience.
Yeah.
But this episode, this is the YouTube episode. We keep it. We laughing at bourbon stuff.
A little bit, yeah.
There's some funny ass shit happened on Bourbon Street. And so yeah, we're just gonna go over Genesis. Genesis is pretty juicy. Pretty I feel like everyone, at least for me, I don't know how you feel. I was watching you play Melee the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen someone filled with so much hatred to poor Zio.
Dude.
The 200 people who know what I'm talking about, you're dying right now.
The fucked up thing is, I swear I'm like having fun with the game too. I was really, really upset.
You just grumpy that day.
I was grumpy that day, and I think I had just played Rivals too. Mm-hmm. So like, I think I play Rivals, and I see how dumb people play in that game, and I'm like, okay, I get why Melee players hate Rivals. Mm-hmm. But then I go back to Melee, and I'm like, wait, you guys are literally in the same bathtub. It's just that Rivals is easier.
It's very similar. I was saying this. I don't know when platform fighters, the genre, just got so fucking nerdy and virginy and sweaty and lame. Because, like, I guess that's just kind of all games now. Esports in general, like, made it so that fuck your feelings, I play for the dub. Because when we were growing up playing Melee, like, 12, 13, 14, I always say pretty much until Armada Leffen came.
Yeah.
Because, well, there was always the East Coast. So, just a little history lesson. West Coast versus East Coast. Midwest was kind of there, but this is like 2008, 9, 10.
They're somewhere in the middle of it.
So they're chilling. They had their own culture. Mm-hmm. And West Coast was pretty much like the cool, free flow. We're going to show pressure, go for hard reads, and just kind of stunt. And that's what we grew up on. That's the Melee we grew up on. That was before esports. So it was like everyone just kind of played for fun, but to just be better than the other guy. But you had to look good being better.
Borderline, we invented that.
Yeah. It was straight up.
Yeah.
And that was like the culture, because even NorCal, like they had Sound Spectre, and like even Wombo Combo was like swag as fuck, you know? Like it was just, you had to swag.
Oh, that was secretly nerdy. They just
very nerdy.
They didn't tell nobody. Fucking losers.
But, and then you had East Coast. East Coast was like the defensive. We're gonna camp you. We're gonna be lame and fuck you.
Mewtwo King and fucking.
Yeah, like Mewtwo King, they had like all their players.
Chilling.
PC didn't belong there. PC was badass.
PC was SoCal.
PC was one of us.
SoCal as fuck.
You see his little hairs and his little fucking...
little 360 flip in the Smash documentary.
PC was one of us. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think the culture was like that, because I was number one in 2013, 14. Mm. So the culture was kind of there. And then it was when Armada Leffen came, when it became like optimal fuck you. And I think that's when the tide shifted to like... And then it went to Hungry Blocks, which is, defensive and slow. Mm. So it was like that into that created... what we have now.
Bunch of shitheads.
But then all the platform fighters are like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, it just, the shift in the culture.
I think a big part of it probably had a lot to do with fighting games becoming more mainstream in general too. Because I think when we were younger, you had to go to an arcade machine to play fighting games. So like, we didn't really have fighting game culture when we were younger. And then like Evo kind of introduced us to it. But then after Evo, it was like, Street Fighter 4 came out, fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, like more like new school, new gen fighting games started coming out. Mm-hmm. And I think they're like, no matter what, the way that they look at the game, the fighting game community, they're way more cold cut. We're playing to win. Fuck you. We don't care.
We just talked about it today.
Yeah. It's really, really funny.
Joey was playing this Ryu player who was he was fucking lame. I don't know how else to call him. He was lame. But in FGC, I love that they're like, I'm lame, fuck you, deal with it. If you can't beat it, you're just a baby. And I love that about the FGC, because they're just like, cry about it, bro. And fucking...
That's why I say I think with like, at the FGC getting a bunch of like new gen, new console game for like Street Fighter, for Mortal Kombat, Tekken, I think that like let a lot of like Smash players and like other communities kind of get a piece of that, and that culture kind of like seeped into Melee and to other shit. Yeah,
I've always loved that about the FGC, because that's what I love about CS. So this is why I think Counter-Strike and like Valorant, just tactical shooters, are the greatest games, because there's a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes on the round. Mm-hmm. One team is supposed to be lame, and one team needs to be the one approaching.
Yeah,
and then it changes mid-round. And in CS, like if you do if I'm watching my teammate and he's doing the not lamest thing possible, and he fucking peaks when he's not supposed to, I get mad.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, camped up, like, played the bomb.
Play
like,
the objective. Yeah.
And I'll do you'll see me play CS, I'll be the lamest fuck, just no shame, and everyone's like, good round.
Good round, yeah.
So that's why I like, and then, so I think that kind of, like you said, the FGC, and then just kind of like,
blended in, yeah.
that with the esports, just fucking sprinkled in to be like, I'm gonna be lame as shit, and I don't care.
You know, funny enough, too, also, besides just the FGC in general, Leffen also probably had a bigger hand in it than Armada, just because Leffen played fighting games.
Yeah.
So, like, he naturally looked at the game differently and tried to, like, learn the game differently and play the game differently, which, for better or worse, made everyone way better at the game, but it's just...
I mean, it led us on our optimal path that we were on.
Optimize the shit now.
Yeah. So this brings us to... So all that to Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis.
Going into it...
First of all, X2? Why the fuck is it not just called 12?
I think it was 11. It wasn't even 12.
Oh, you're right. It's 11. It's
I don't get it.
2.
I don't get it.
They're, you know, Fast and Furious is doing that.
Are they?
It's Fast and Furious. It was Fast X, and then they're gonna do Fast X2, I think, whenever that comes out.
So I don't get it. Bobak's one of our best friends. I'm not gonna question it. I'm
oh shit.
The fact that it's not even 12. So what's the next one gonna be? X3?
I don't know. This Genesis X3, Bobak Strikes Back.
But
it's just fucking. He's a dark Sith Lord.
So we going into Genesis, I think we have the greatest pre-Johns of all time.
Yeah.
Because we had literally went to the Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. We didn't get home until Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
And I drank. And you guys, if you guys were here, we streamed Thursday night here. So we started drinking Thursday night, and I drank all the way to Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And then I woke up Wednesday with the worst hangover of my life. Looking back on it, I think I was sick. I caught the bourbon plague, and then plus that amount of hangover. So I only had, and then I didn't. You flew Thursday, right?
I flew Friday morning.
You went Friday morning. I went Friday night. So we got there last minute. Tournament started Thursday. I only played pretty much 2.5 days of Melee going into Genesis, and I was sick. So it wasn't even like amazing practice. And it was like, and all the notable players were already at Genesis, and I had to net play. So I was just like.
Everyone was grinding.
I was trying so hard to find people to play with. Yeah. I'm over here fucking net playing on 40 ping.
Yeah. No, that shit was fucked.
I think that's why I wanted to be mad about my performance. I also forgot my controller because my mom
everything you could to have a bad run.
I did everything I could. And then it was funny because I woke up Saturday. So I went to bed Friday. I didn't drink like any alcohol. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I had like 2 beers just at the end of the night. So I didn't get drunk. And then I actually got great sleep. And Saturday, I woke up. My pool was at 1. I woke up at like 10:30. And I was just like, I'm dropping out. The first thing that came to my mind is like, I cannot play like this.
No.
And then my pool's at 1. And finally, it's like 12. I ordered some. I just made myself fucking eat what I could. And then finally, it was like 12:30. My pool's at 1. I don't have a controller. Shout out to Trico. He pretty much let me use his controller and put the triggers I like in them.
The triggers you like, yeah.
So like I was like, and I was laying there in bed, and I was like, I'm like, all right, we have 2 options. I'm like, you can either just drop out now, and you know, like I don't like dropping out mostly because it fucks up the bracket. I hate when seeding gets. That's why I don't know. I always hate it. So it's like. Zane, this is the second time. Zane's becoming a little princess, by the way. Zane. Although he had a good reason this time. But he did it at SmashCon, too. Because he was scared of losing to June.
That one was fucked up.
Little fucking bitch. I
saw the DM, bro.
I know what I saw.
Scared of June. Dropping out.
He's going to hate when he sees this, but we know what we saw, Zane. You're not slick. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm like, I'll go play. I'm like, at worst, I'll probably lose in the second round. Whatever. And like, or I can maybe win the tournament. Those are my 2 options. I'm like, I'm either going to lose quick or I might make it to Sunday. I was like, fuck it. I'm like, I'm down. So I played my first round of pools on a controller I'd never used before. And I was on the brightest fucking CRT. You know Ernie? I had to play Ernie.
Yeah, he told me about it.
He took me to the limit on game 2, bro. We were having...
he told me you camped his ass.
I didn't camp his ass.
I don't know, you tech chased his ass.
Yeah, he kept talking about tech chasing.
He's like, this motherfucker was tech chasing me.
I had to.
Believe it.
No, game 1, I 4-socked him.
Yeah.
Because the whole tournament, so my whole tournament was funny because like I had a fever, but it would come and go. And like my whole tournament, I would go playing amazing till like my fever would hit, and I was just like, I was playing against Ernie. He's one of the homie subs, and I had to play him round 2.
Blue, yeah.
I forced talked him game 1, and then game 2 we're going back and forth. I was like, I couldn't hit him. He was moving too fast. I was like, oh my god, dude. I'm like, I do not. If I go game 3, I'm gonna lose. I'm like, I don't feel well.
You having a Dayquil or anything?
I had shout out to some Mango fan. They brought me some Tylenol.
Tylenol.
Like, here you go, man. I feel like you might need this. I was like, my man. And it's funny. I struggled harder my first round of pulls than my next few rounds. Because after that, I don't know. I guess my fever was gone. I was kind of like
chilling.
I think it was hard first round of pulls because people kept talking to me, and I don't have it in me to, even though I didn't feel well, to be like, I can't take a picture now. So like, at least round 2 and 3 when I had to play like Meds and Lod and Joe Ryden and that whole little sector of the bracket,
yeah,
I had the VIP room, so I was just come out, play my match, go back, and it was it like helped me a lot. The first round, like between my matches, people were talking to me. I'm playing, and I'm just like fighting for my fucking life. And we're playing on the brightest CRT that was making me nauseous. And people keep talking to me, and I'm just like, I literally wanted to just laugh in and be like, everyone, please leave me alone. Like, leave me just for this one time, you guys know my Mango credit's good. You guys know any other time I would be chilling. Mm-hmm. So I did it, and then that was fun because I was having some close games with everybody in my fucking pools. Yeah. I played this one Peach at the end, and we had a close game too, and he's like, "You're lucky you have a Fox." I was like, "What do you mean?" Because Falco's my best matchup. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like,
gracious.
I was terrible. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, man.
To be young and confident.
They smell mango blood in the water. I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that Falco that's won 877 national tournaments, super majors.
He said it with a smile on his face.
I would have waxed that shit.
The way I was playing, we would have it.
Might have cooked.
It's like, good thing you have a Fox. It's like, God bless.
Good thing you have a Fox secondary that also wins national tournaments and super majors.
Good thing.
I don't know, I would have had your ass. It's a fucking Paul Walker and Fest first one.
I almost had you.
I almost had you, dude.
That's pretty much what he said.
Oh, shit. Dude, funny enough, I don't think I saw you until, like, Sunday.
Nobody saw me.
I didn't see you one time.
Dude, I saw everybody, and I think everyone just looked into my eyes and just saw how miserable I was, and everyone would just, like, they would just, like, say, hey, and then I would just keep walking. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, I gotta ignore you right now.
Yeah,
I have no, not that I don't have the desire, don't have the will to talk to you.
Yeah, you were straight on business.
That's why I gotta make fun of Kathy. So Joey's girlfriend. Yeah, I was trying to warm up. I wanted to bring that up. I was trying to warm up with Joey. I had to play
Salt.
I had to play Salt, and I just wanted to warm up my Falco, so Falco Fox gets the job done. And Kathy's fucking drunk as shit, and I'm dying. Remember, I don't feel well. And Kathy's, so imagine you just got this drunk girl right here. Yeah, and like, I don't mind. Me and Kathy go way back. But she just keeps talking. She's like going through my bag and just taking everything out. She's like, "Oh, look at that!" I'm just like,
dude, that shit was so funny.
I almost wanted to text you and be like, "Joey, please tell Kathy to leave." Like, I need to warm up. And then fucking Hugo shows up out of nowhere. So I'm dying, and then Hugo and Kathy are just having a full blown conversation while I'm trying to warm up. I'm just dying. I'm just like, I wish these people would leave right now.
I think I was,
but I'm like, these are some of my closest friends. Yeah, so I'm like, I can't boot my boys.
I was close to getting rid of Kathy, and then Hugo came. They started talking, so I was like, okay, Hugo will take care of Kathy. I'll just keep playing Mango.
So funny.
But dude, no, it's really funny because she just hasn't been to a tournament in like, dude, it's been so. I think like 2018 was the last like out of region tournament she went to. So it's been like 5+ years.
Yeah.
So, naturally she's excited. She's drinking a lot, and she's like, I don't think she's really been drinking a lot recently. So she just didn't think she was that drunk, and so like I had just lost when I met up with you. Mm-hmm. So like I was kind of like on my come down. I was like relaxing a little bit, and she was kind of like hyper energetic. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll let her have fun. I'll probably go back to Airbnb and chill. But then she wanted to see the VIP because she wanted to see if she would like know anybody there. Mm-hmm. We went there. She didn't know anybody. She's like, "Who the fuck are these people?" She was just like loud as shit. Like no one's gonna hear her. She's yelling. And then you popped out of nowhere and you wanted to play. And I was like, "All right, Kathy, you want to go walk around and fucking I'll warm him up?" She's like, "No, I'll sit down with you guys." I was like, "Ooh, all right." All right, we'll see how this goes. And then she started going through your bag, and I was like, "Oh fuck, dude!" She's like a toddler.
She went through every single item, asked me about it.
She was like a little happy toddler, just happy to be there. It was fucking funny.
Thankfully, I ended up winning.
Yeah,
Kathy, she would have got a stern talking to. I would have stormed back, just furious.
Yeah, What do we fuck? I actually didn't see any of your fucking sets that I'm like. I think the only set I saw was H-Walk, sadly.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see Triff. I didn't see Salt. I didn't see Laud. I didn't even know you played Laud.
We played on the side setup. I felt, dude, my Laud set was funny because remember, my brain like isn't working properly at this point.
Yeah.
And I go and I put my controller down back somewhere in the backstage, and then they come. I like went to go to the bathroom, and they're like, "All right, you got to play Laud," and I'm like, "Oh shit, already." 15 minutes went by, or like it was like 5 minutes after you got to play, which I don't mind normally. I like playing fast anyway. And the good thing about being in winners bracket at the big tournaments is the further you go, you actually play your matches closer together. Because they're only playing the winners
on stream, yeah.
So it's nice. The further you go, and then in losers it sucks because you'll just have to wait.
Brutal. You know?
Being in losers early is you're gonna have a bad tournament. So I don't mind, but then I spent the whole pretty much 15 minutes when I would have been warming up. I could not. I was looking for my controller. Thankfully, I found it, and then I win. I somehow threw a lot on not just pure will and determination.
It was Fox.
Yeah,
that's badass. I gotta see that.
I played. You're gonna laugh at the way I played. It was a mix of like I was actually like kind of using the platforms, with just the dumbest shit mixed in between. I feel like Laud was just like, "What's he doing?" Yeah, I want to talk to him about it. I know he's gonna be like, "What were you doing?" I'm like, I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you.
I was just trying to live. I was just trying to survive. It's fucking funny. But you fucking top 8 winners. That's fucking funny. When was the last time you made Genesis top 8 winners?
I haven't made Genesis top 8 since like pre-COVID.
It's been like 5 years.
It's been like. So it's funny that I was dying, but this is my best Genesis in a while. Which, you know, funny enough, because like I've been on and off with Melee, but like I thought about it after. I'm like, this is actually the best start of the year I've ever had.
Period.
And I'm like, huh. And then I was like, and I played awful. And you could say, you know, no Johns or whatever. I played fucking bad. You can't look me in the eye and watch my set with Triff and Juan and tell me that I played fucking good. Because I played so. I feel like I couldn't convert. I was just
dropping everything.
I couldn't punish. Yeah. I was just winning neutral as much as I could and hitting for like 34.
Yeah.
Here and there.
I do want to give you the secret puff tech that Geo invented.
What is it?
I'll tell you off stream.
Okay. Save it for the patrons.
Because it is honestly, out of all the things Geo's ever taught me in my life, he's taught me a lot. Because, you know, I go to Geo. Geo's like Michael Lindy. His puff tech is my favorite of all time. You're going to love it. Okay. Yeah, Patreon episode, Patreon. It's the stupidest thing ever, but it makes so much sense. Okay. I'll tell you on the Patreon episode. But, no, that's fucking funny as shit. Because usually Genesis is the tournament where you place really fucking badly and you're like, well, bro, I didn't fucking care. And everyone's like, he sucks. And you're like, fine, you want me to fucking care? And then you spend like 3 months getting good again and then you win like a tournament in the summer. Yeah. That's like usually how it always is.
That's why this Melee year is actually like, so I kept saying because Juan won, you know, he won without beating a single top 8 seed. Isn't that crazy? And I'm not trying to take away from him because I'm always team you play who you play. Yeah, and it doesn't matter.
It's not your fault.
But when I actually looked at it, I'm like,
it's crazy.
Your highest win seed was me. I was 9th seed. And it's like, your best win technically was 9th seed. And then you beat Wizzy, which is good for him. He traded with Wizzy.
Wizzy's the really good one because Wizzy's been kind of farming.
So it's like, but then I thought, it's like, this has to be like the least, I don't know what the word is, like to win a tournament. You just dodged the top 8, RNG record, which is crazy. But I think him winning, because after I lost to him, I wanted to be mad, and then I was like, bro, like, if you ever have a fever and have to play fucking Triff, who will not move forward, and Juan, who just sits on platforms in the ledge, with the fever, I did as best as any man could possibly do.
You still did pretty good.
I like, my games were winnable, and I was like, you know what, like, I really did try my hardest. And then I told Juan, it was funny, because I went up to him after he beat me, and I never give him a hug. He always gives me a hug when I beat him. He'll we'll hug, but I hate hugging him after he beats me, because after he beats me, it's the way you see the way he beats me. I'm just like, you motherfucker, bro. I don't want to hug you right now. I just want to shake your hand and get the fuck off this stage. And I gave him a hug, and I told him, I've never told him this. I was like, I hope you win. And the fucking shock in his face, and he's like, oh, thank you. He's like, he didn't know what to say. Because I was like, I was like, you know what, Juan, I really do hope you win.
He said, oh.
He did. He's like, oh, thank you. And it was just so funny.
Thank you, Mango.
He just didn't.
Thank you, Mango.
I think he won because of that.
Damn, you gave him the power.
I think he got the power up.
He was crying, thinking of you saying thank you the whole time. That's crazy.
I gave him the power up because I've never said it to him, but I keep saying I did the Doctor Strange where I looked into all the futures and I was like,
he was the best case scenario
for the sake of Melee and like shit. I was like, if Triff wins, I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed because I'm about to hear about Armada for the next like month, and he's just gonna. And I hate because he's in Europe, so we won't even see him for a while.
Well, the annoying thing that would happen if Triff wins is Triff better than Armada now? And it's like
it would have been Armada everywhere.
We have to talk,
and it would have been too much for me, and I wouldn't be able to say much.
Yeah,
so I would just be there like
we're not supposed to talk about that.
So I was like, it would have been fucking annoying. So I was like, and then Wizzy winning, I'm like, I didn't want Wizzy to win. I would have been okay with Wizzy winning.
Yeah, I think people would be very happy about it, but in the grand scheme of things, I think no matter how you look at it, HBox is
HBox winning's hype. Like,
yeah.
I hate the motherfucker, but
he hasn't won in a couple of years. He's been trying to do it,
and it's
grinding.
That's why this year's interesting because Zayn or Cody didn't win Genesis. Mm-hmm. J-Mook won that one year, and that year was exciting. And then he won the next tournament, and then he just did nothing. So this year's good because I actually am off to a good start, and Juan won, and now Zayn's has done nothing.
Yeah, Zayn's still going to come in pissed and swinging.
So it's like,
yeah,
this is a very interesting start to the year. And I think now that it's setting in, I'm like, I'm okay with it. I'm like, you know what? we got a juicy start to the year.
Yeah. Mm. Before I forget, I went on a tangent on stream the other day about how it's really funny that this era of Melee, I don't think anyone can just kind of win without dodging their bad matchup right now.
Yeah, everyone has like one or two bad matchups.
Everyone has
it's really funny.
Yeah. Like when you look at Zayn, like if Zayn wins a tournament right now, but he doesn't beat like Amsa, I'm like, ooh, you lucky bitch.
Zayn's also lucky Leffen's AFK.
Yeah, oh dude, yeah.
Because I would pick Zayn to beat Leffen, but they would have some heater sets.
Yeah.
And Leffen is gonna win some of them.
Yeah.
I think. Well,
it's still at least at the very least, it seemed like Leffen just designed his whole Sheik's life to only beating Zayn.
Yeah.
And it did a goddamn good job at it.
Yeah.
So it's like Zayn has his 1 or 2s where Leffen's kind of gone right now. Cody might be a bad matchup for Zayn at this point. I don't know.
We don't know. They never play enough.
Yeah.
It's like I think Zayn kind of beat him last year, but it's like the one set they had, Cody played terrible.
It's awful. Yeah.
Not that doesn't matter, but Cody's not going to play that bad all the time.
Every time, yeah.
So like usually when I play, like if I play Zayn, he plays awful, I'll be like, thanks for the freebie. But it's like I know that's not going to happen every time.
Every time.
Like sometimes every top player gives another top player a freebie here. Then just like sometimes you're just going to play off, and your other guys playing hot, you get steamrolled. It is what it is.
And it's like I feel like I said, every player has that. Cody, like literally, if Cody wins the tournament right now, but he doesn't beat you, it's like, well, he kind of does cook everybody, but you're like his problem matchup. I look at you like if you win a tournament but you don't beat Zayn or Juan, I'm like, that's a good bracket for you. Like no matter how I look at it.
Yeah.
HBox, he dodged Zayn and he dodged Cody. Yeah. You look at Moki. No offense to Moki, but he didn't beat you or he didn't beat
He hasn't beat Zayn at all.
He didn't beat Zayn.
So until then, he's got that chip.
So it's
he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Every player kind of has that one matchup where it's like they kind of have to dodge it, otherwise they have no chance of winning the tournament right now. So it's kind of nuts to think about.
And then J-Mook and Amsa have to make top 8 first in order to have these problems that the other players have.
I'm not good enough to make that joke.
Let me tell you something about J-Mook and Amsa. Those motherfuckers will perform like shit.
No one says shit, yeah.
And no one says anything. Mm-hmm. If I performed like that, oh my god, there'd be Reddit threads, YouTube videos.
You got your haircut now. Maybe no one will say shit now.
They can't stop me now.
Yeah. Now they're gonna be like, man, that's a good looking lodge.
So I make fun of them out of just somebody has to do it.
So, yeah, it makes sense.
Me and Amsa got the same place at the tournament. I only won one game at.
She's the only person that's ever said that, and I wouldn't know that if you hadn't said it.
Yeah, we got the same place. We both got
crazy. Yeah.
We both got 13th. I won one game.
Funny.
Dude, Amsa said the funniest tweet. You see it? He said, "I'm sick of coming to America just to piss in hotel bathrooms."
Yeah, what does that mean?
Because he doesn't make top 8.
Oh my god!
He only shows up, pisses, and leaves.
I didn't understand.
That's hilarious.
I was like, damn, he really hates American bathrooms. It's like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
No, it's because he doesn't do shit. Because he knows he's been getting fucked up.
I see. Damn, that's assault. Dude, he's getting a lot funnier.
That guy's comedy.
I just didn't understand it.
That guy's fucking funny. I tell you, he went through a period because I kept making jokes. Because remember my VTuber?
Yes.
I don't know if it's probably a Japanese thing, but those motherfuckers love anime titties. And Amsa is no different. Amsa is no different.
There's no way, dude. He said something?
No, he came into my VTuber. He was there every stream. He would come in and put like a smiley face.
Dude.
He was there, and then like after he would like
shit.
he would link me pictures of his waifus, and they're just fucking stacked. And it's just like you don't see it coming from Amsa. It's just so fucking funny.
I didn't know who Amsa's waifus are. I need to see what's up.
He's got good taste. I'll give him that.
All right.
They all have very similar features.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My man. Amsa.
But yeah, that's why I make fun of Amsa, but I will always make fun of Amsa. Because I don't have many heartbreaking losses in my Melee career. I usually just lose.
Yeah.
My heartbreaking loss is fucking Big House 10. That one, even right now, I can get sad if I really think about it.
That one was rough, bro.
That one
was rough. That was the only one. Usually when you lose, I
just lose.
I
It's like,
hard expect it. Yeah,
it's like you got fucked. You can tell from like game one usually.
Yeah.
But that time I was like, dude, Mango's going to win. He's going to fucking reset.
Everything
We're going crazy.
Yeah.
We're going crazy. Mango fucking did it. Hardest bracket.
He hit the
parry on that beat.
Parries are to death. It was fucked up.
Yeah. So and then that one's like my most heartbreaking one. Like even to this day, I won't make fun of Zane for like Summit 11.
Mm.
Like that's everyone has like I think every top player has their one. Well, Zane has like 4, but everyone had. That's for me. That's like my only one. And Offset came into my fucking channel 3 days after. I'm still sad about it. And all he types is Big House 10. Just banned his ass. I was so mad.
He's still learning humor. It wasn't his fault.
But that's why I like Offset because he'll be a fucker to me, but I can be a fucker to him.
Yeah.
We both. It's all within the game.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I'm still mad about
that. Fuck. All right. Well, before we move on, I need you to know, Logo's got to work.
I saw you beat him. Was it 3 stocks to 1? I only saw because it got posted on Twitter.
Did it? Okay. No,
I think Genesis posted it.
It was 4 stocks to 1 on game 5. On game.
You fucked him up?
It was bad.
That's why he hasn't been in chat.
Yeah.
He's been hiding.
He doesn't want to hear me talk about it.
Yep.
No, dude, but all things considering, fucking, I had a really similar Genesis to you because we did do the New Orleans trip. Fucking.
You said you were kind of sick, right? A little bit.
Dude, I think I was literally dying of dehydration and exhaustion. Like,
I mean, we didn't sleep and we didn't drink water. It makes sense.
we were drinking like 12 hours a day for 4 days straight. For that Friday stream was the most drunk I've been in like 8 years.
When you learned Irish?
That
was Thursday. That was Thursday.
Was it Thursday? No, it was Friday. We did a Friday stream. I'm like pretty sure.
I got drunk by myself Thursday. Yeah, and then I came here Friday.
And we woke up and flew.
Yeah, you're right.
Saturday.
Right.
Yeah. So that, like, I was on a bender myself, and I'm not really a bender.
Yeah, you're not a bender
type
guy.
of drinker. So I was waking up, drinking, pounding every day, and fucking, I know Wednesday, Thursday, I was like tired by like 6 p.m. Like I was streaming. By the end of the stream, I was like gonna pass out. I was so fucking tired.
Mm-hmm.
And so going to the Genesis, I fucking landed at like 3 p.m. I had to make it to my 4 p.m. pool for Rivals Bather. Dude, by the time
you didn't drop out.
I can't believe it.
I respect it. Yeah.
No offense to Bobak, but the hotel was technically not under it was under my name, but Bobak booked it for me technically. He just didn't tell me what hotel it was, so I got onto that block. And I had to check every hotel until I could find my name and where my room was.
That's fucking annoying.
Because he wouldn't respond to me.
I'd be so annoyed.
Yeah, because he's TO in Genesis, so I'm sure he's got like meetings, he's busy.
I've been so annoyed.
Yeah, so I took like 40 minutes trying to find my hotel, and finally I found it. Got into my room, kind of like washed my face, and I looked at my phone. It was like 4:10. I was like, "Fuck!" My pool started at 4. I was already 10 minutes late. I was like, "What the fuck do I do, Gio?" He's like, "You could go take Jaeger bombs," and I was like, "Bitch, get the fuck away from me! I don't want to take a Jaeger bomb. I'm fucking dying and dehydrated and tired." So I just against all better judgment, went downstairs, had to get my badge, get in line for all that. And by the time I got to my pool, I was like 20 minutes late, and they didn't DQ me. So I was pretty hyped about that. Because I was like, yo, I'm so sorry. They're like, don't worry, just play your matches, please. And I was like, boom, I played. Kind of won, fine, whatever. Played again, kind of won, whatever. immediately threw me on stage. So it was like I didn't play any friendlies.
He just played. Yeah.
Just guns a blazing. I was fucking dying tired already. Like my eyes were getting heavy. I played that random player. He fucking waxed my shit. I died every fucking time off stage. I got 40%. I was just...
You know, we watched it on stream.
Yeah. Someone told me.
And I was like, I wonder how much... Because your fucking guy always dies recovering.
Yes.
And the way Forsberg falls... Like, so it's like his body just like goes limp, and I can't explain.
He does the explosion. He's like,
He just and he falls.
He falls, yeah.
And since Joey has a clone, it's one clone falls, and then Joey falls, and it's just I don't know, something about it cracks me up.
Dude, every stock felt like I died like at 50%.
No, you did. You just died off stage.
Yeah,
I was like, Joey cannot recover right now. It's over.
I was like, well, it is what it is. And then I went to the desk to TO, and I was like, when do I gotta play again? And I looked, there was like 3 sets ahead of me. I was like, no.
Fuck that.
I just dropped out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Airbnb with Woogie and them, and I just started drinking because I was tired, bro. I like wanted to go to bed at that point, but it was like 5 o'clock. I was like, I can't go to bed right now.
That's a tough one.
I want to ruin my whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to stay up, and my melee pool was at 8:30 p.m. So it was like, I got to the Airbnb like at 5, just started drinking with them. I was like, maybe some drinks will like wake me back up, and I'll go do my pool. But the whole time it was like, we had dinner, like Woogie made some bomb ass brisket and vegetables and shit, and I was just like, I was like doing the mango pace, where I was pacing around the Airbnb because if I sat down, I was gonna fall asleep. My eyes were like closing. I was tired. I was like, dude, I think this is it. I gotta drop out.
It's over.
The entire Airbnb was just calling me a pussy. I was like, dude, you
they
guys
didn't get it.
So
they
annoying,
didn't
dude.
get it.
I've been playing for 20 fucking years. I've never dropped out of a tournament. I was like, let this be my first time I drop out.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hang out with you guys. They're like, no, you fucking pussy. Get your ass over there and go fuck some shit up. It's like, no, you guys don't understand. My arms are cold. I'm sweating. I'm tired.
They didn't go to war.
Yeah.
They don't. I'd be like, I get it, man.
Yeah. And the funniest thing was Hugo popped up into the Airbnb with Gabe. And
Gabe was there?
Yeah, Hugo's brother Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Hugo, I was like, is this what it feels like when you retire? No one wants to let you retire? He's like, yeah, man, that's what it feels like. I was like, shut up, bitch. No one cared when you retired. And I just made a dumbass joke like that. But
I cared, Hugo.
Yeah, I do. I cared too.
I cared
too. But yeah, so I think Hugo left at 8:40. And I was like, that's it. I'm not gonna make it to my pool, Hugo. I love you. I'll see you this weekend. I'll be hanging out all weekend. He's like, all right, man. You do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself. I was like, all right. Like 2 minutes later, I went to my pool. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go.
That was it?
Yeah, and I I played 2 Fox Dittos to the wire. The best Fox players I've ever played in my life. They both should have beat me.
These Round 1 kids are getting real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got some zest in them.
Dude, on Everything Holy, the second one, my second round, should have fucking beat me. But the only reason he did it was because the TO was trying to find him. Because he came to play me without talking to TO because I won my first set and he was waiting. So he sat down and played me right away. I barely beat him game 1. Game 2, he like 3-stocked me. And then game 3, the TO was like, fucking whatever, Extra John. Where are you, Extra John? He's like, I'm playing. I'm fucking trying my ass off. I'm like, I need to fuck this kid up. He's like, I'm playing. God damn it. Yeah.
The TO bailed you out.
Barely beat him.
He's going to watch this and be mad about it.
Yeah. I'm going to give the TO $5. Yeah. Whoever you were, bro, you should have beat me by far. And then
that'll make him feel better.
Yeah. My next set was against a Captain Falcon from Colorado. And he came up to me and he was just super like homie humble. He's like, dude, I'm so excited to play you. And I was like fucking dying, falling asleep. I was like, what? You're a fan of me? Hell yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Fist bump it. And we chopped it up for like 8 minutes. And then I don't think he's ever played on a stream like that before. Because he was mad nervous.
You can just tell.
So I just cooked his shit for free. And I was like, all right. Got bailed out there. Thanks, homie. Good luck, Colorado.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. And fuck, I barely made it out of my shit and then woke up the next day, played to my seed, beat the shit out of everybody I had to beat the shit out of, logos included, sadly.
Rest in peace.
I hope his arcade stick's okay. His little box, he was slamming the shit out of that thing.
Was he?
Oh, I hope that thing's alright. I hope he has insurance. Then, dude, I had to play Plup. Plup, I don't want to say nothing about the Genesis champ. 45 fucking minutes late to our set. I don't want to say nothing about it, Plup. Comes in, just fucking 3-0s me.
Well, I think... he was like that's the old school Mute King where he's playing multiple games.
He was playing everything, yeah.
So you just, Plup, can we get Plup? I heard Plup's name over the speaker like 10 times.
It was me. I was trying to play
it. You. I love if it was like a TV show, it would pan to you and it was you. You were just fucking pissed waiting for Plup.
But I actually wasn't mad at all because again, it was like one of those tournaments where I think me and you both assumed we were going to do bad.
We just went into it with, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I played him and it was like annoying. But then the second he walked up, he's like, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. I had to play Rivals. And I was like, it's all right, Plup. I can't be mad at you.
You can't stay mad at those eyes.
Yeah. So I played Plup. I swear to God, this has happened like at least 4 other sets off the top of my head I can think of where Pup plays like fucking ass. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I could just wax this shit for free. Like he's playing so bad. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if I get like excited or something. So I start trying to like run at him more. And like I just start playing like ass. And then I somehow play worse than he does. And no matter how bad he plays, I just find a way to play worse. And it makes me so fucking mad. I told him, I was like, dude, every time this happens, you play like ass, I just somehow play worse. He's like, dude, you didn't hit shit. That was crazy. He's like, GG's, man, I'm sorry. And I was
know exactly how you say.
Yeah, and I was like, I was like, fuck it, man. Good luck, bro. Good luck in Rivals too, motherfucker. He's like, yeah, thanks, dude. And that's when right after I had to play Crudo. And
what'd you place?
I think like 33rd or some shit.
I'm losing a Pup and Crudo.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
What are you going to
do? Top 15.
Well, because Crudo shouldn't have been there. He lost to an 8-year-old. Yeah. I
would have had the 8-year-old, then Cliche.
Real quick Crudo story.
And then like top 16.
Yeah. Remember, I'm dying of sickness. I haven't laughed. I see Crudo walking out of the VIP and his hands are like this. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, I have my mask on. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I got kicked out of the VIP.
Oh shit.
And I wanted to say, well, you shouldn't lose to the 10-year-old, bro. Like, you can't be in here in the VIP. You're losing to 10-year-olds.
Dude, it's speaking of the VIP, you know how fucking annoying it is that I've been going to Genesis since Genesis 1. I haven't missed a single fucking one. I've top 8'd like 2 of them, if not 3, I don't know. And fucking they never give me VIP.
It's just funny because Bobak's one of our best friends.
Yeah, you know how fucking dumb that is? And every single time I see Bobak like midway through day 1, I'm like, bro, why don't I have VIP? He's like, you don't have VIP? And he pulls one out of his back pocket and gives it to me. And it's like, dude, why? Like, how? Like, the thing is, the fucking people who do registration always know me. It's always like fucking Jackie or like one of the other homies.
NorCal.
Yeah, and then I fucking see them and like I always want to say something. I'm like, no, it's whatever. I know I'll get it eventually. And funny enough, Bobak pulled up as I was registering. And I was like, oh shit, Bobak. I was giving him a hug and everything. And he's like, fuck, you got your pass? Like, yeah, I'm getting it right now. And I was like, oh dude, like you have like an extra spectator? I need one. He's like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry, hold up. And then he's like, he was talking to me. They gave him my badge. And he's like, I'll get you that spectator. Hold up. And he went to get one. And he came back. He's like, why the fuck don't you have VIP? And I looked down. There's no VIP. And I was like, I don't know, man. They never give it to me. He's like, motherfucker, hold on.
Mine didn't say VIP either. I had to get one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know what. Yeah. I'm actually mad. The lady who checked me in didn't know who I was, Bobak.
That's fucked up.
And not that I think I'm, Mr. Famous and everyone should know me.
But at Genesis,
you should know me. I don't care how many top 8s I missed. You got to know Mango at Genesis.
That's true.
Did you, so this is all after the tournament. I feel like we both did as best as we could.
Yeah.
Given what we had. Did you see me at Guild House at all?
I saw you for exactly...
I don't remember you in my brain.
No, so dude, Sunday I woke up and I started drinking like at noon. I was like, this is it. I've been kind of dying all weekend. I'm going to drink today. Went to the Airbnb, literally at noon started drinking. I think top 8 started. I went to the venue to buy some shit with Kathy. Came back, kept drinking all day. Made it to Guild House like at 6 and stayed till like midnight. Maybe like 11. I think it was like 10:45. I was like trying to find Kathy. It's like, Kathy, I've been dying for like the last 4 hours. I just didn't want to leave because I know you're having fun. So I tried to stay here and let you have a good time. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to let Kathy. So she was running around like a little fucking Pokemon.
Going crazy.
Shit. Yeah. I was like, I'm going to pass out on my feet. I'm fucking tired as shit. I'm drunk. I need to go back to the room. She's like, all right, let's go. Woo. I turn around and I see you outside fucking doing this.
Was that in front of the cop?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you saw?
Yeah. You weren't causing a ruckus with the cop yet. But you were definitely like, you could tell they were not going to let you in. Like you were like stumbling. People were holding you up and shit. And I was like, what the fuck's wrong with that guy? Kathy ran over to go talk to you. Then she came back and she's like, all right, let's go. And I was like, all right. And I was like, fuck, man, this has happened before where people were like, bro, you got to save him. You got to carry him. I'm like, I can barely stand up myself. So I walked up to you just to say what's up. And you're like, Joey, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, yes, sir. I just walked away. That was our only interaction. That was the only time I saw you at Guild House.
I didn't want you.
He said, Joey, get the fuck out of here. You
didn't want no part of what was happening.
Yes, sir. I fucking left.
I only remember the video of me with the cop is so funny. I wish there was another angle.
Dude, I can't believe there's not.
I'm sure there are people recording. Some people have that angle. If you do, please gotta send it to me.
The fucking...
I gotta see it from Bob. It's so
little
funny.
head bob and shit. Yeah. Dude, you know
The cops just fucking.
my nephew Andy, who's like not connected to Smash Scene whatsoever. He texted me like the day after. He's like, "Bro, what the fuck happened? Laughed my ass off. Did Mango get arrested?" And it was literally that tweet of
Bro,
shaking your head.
it made that might be the most famous I've ever been for no reason. I swear to God, even my family who doesn't know, like, you guys see Joseph? It's like what?
Dude, you're just straight up bobbing and weaving. And then the funniest thing is the security guard just walks. He just doesn't move. He just walks forward and
It's
carries
so
you
funny.
away. Yeah. And you're like, ah.
He's fucking 3 times my size, bro.
The guy was huge.
He was
bro.
like 2 times my size. Apparently, he wanted to call the cops on me, but the guild house owner was like, "No, he's cool."
Oh, really?
So the guild, according to Bobek,
Mm.
so the guild house owner had my back.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's legacy.
I get 4th place. I can't show up to the bar with no shirt on.
I guess not. Dude.
Melee's changed, bro.
Yeah. And then fucking Guildhouse was kind of crazy though, man. I feel like other years of Guildhouse, you walk in and it's just fucking homies everywhere.
Yeah.
This time, bro, it was weird. I didn't know like anyone there. I knew like 7 people tops.
Maybe it's gotten too mainstream.
Maybe. There's just so many games that there's so many different like communities there now and shit.
Yeah, it's not like how it used to be.
Because it was like I walked in with Woogie, Rachel, Kathy, and like some other people, and then we kind of just held down our one spot, and people would come in, and we'd see them for like a couple minutes, and that was like it. And like I think we only saw like, if I were to name homies, I think I only saw like 10, like tops, maybe less. Yeah, maybe less.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking nuts, and fucking yeah, it was crazy shit. It's just so weird seeing so many different people.
See, I'm usually just drunk by then, so and people just come up to me.
Yeah.
So I don't. Shouts to everybody who gave me a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
I also, please, if I'm ever really drunk, don't give me cigarettes, because I will smoke like 28.
A handful.
I woke up the next day, my fucking chest hurt. I can feel my heart just in pure pain, and I hate it because it gets stuck in my beard. So it's like the first thing I smell when I wake up. I'm like,
cigarette. Yeah.
You know, after I went back, because me and Dunk, if you guys don't know Dunk, one of the oldest homies, apparently we were walking. You weren't with us with Peter?
No, I died.
We got to get Peter to tell us his perspective. Apparently we were walking, and I did the mango where I was mad that I got kicked out. So I was trying to go back, and I was like, fuck that, no, I'm going to get in. Like, who's this guy think he is? And Peter, like, thankfully Peter just Ubered me home pretty much. But apparently Dunk just like, because Dunk's been taking like judo classes. And apparently I was standing up. He just got behind me and choked me out to the point where I passed out. So I passed out on my feet. And then he said I woke up 5 seconds later. And I just completely forgot. I just kept walking like it was normal. So he just put me out. And I was like,
there's no way, dude.
That's what Dunk said.
Oh,
well, I need Peter because I don't think Peter was drunk.
Yeah.
Dunk was drunk. So I need the story from Peter.
Peter was drunk, but he holds his liquor.
Yeah, I think he's not gonna be stupid. And then and then we got back to the room and me and Dunk started wrestling. And this is where Gio comes in. Because Dunk was choking me so hard and I wouldn't tap. And I think he choked me so hard that my eyeball almost popped out.
Dude, that's so crazy.
My eye hurt the next day.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like
there's like an interview with Johnny Knoxville or something like that happens to him, I think.
I was close. My eye, because I didn't want to tap. And then everyone left because everyone left me. It's like I put him to bed. And you know what I did? Till 5 a.m.
What, you did till
Yeah.
5? No.
I drank Miller Lights and ate hot Cheetos in my bed. Cheetos, Miller Lite. Cheetos, Miller Lite. And I woke up, my sheets were all red. There's Cheetos everywhere.
Oh, that's so funny. We had very different experiences. So
I was miserable, and then Sunday I got fucking belligerent. So it was like nothing belligerent.
Because after Guildhouse, I made it to the room, and I was like, I need food.
Mm-hmm.
I Uber Eats Wingstop. Spent like $30 on Wingstop. Watched Rush Hour. The second I was done with my food, I hit the pen and passed out. 30 seconds. I woke up at like 4 in. Gio was there. I woke up like an hour later at 5. He was gone. I woke up an hour later. He was there. Woke up an hour later. He was gone. He just kept coming back to the room and disappearing. It was fucking weird. I thought I was hallucinating. Came back with like a fucking teddy bear and flowers. I don't know where those came from.
Well, we're going to get Gio on the podcast eventually.
I need to find out about that.
Where we at? We're at 44 minutes, so I think that covers...
This is Genesis.
That was about Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think we both just tried our hardest.
Yeah.
I really did give my all.
Yeah.
And because I like inspired myself. So you know what, Mango, if you can play that good like that, you can do whatever you need to do.
Oh.
So I was like, funny enough, I think, because if I had won, it'd be over. I'd been drunk for 10 days straight. I would have never practiced Melee again.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys suck, bro. I fucking came back from the Super Bowl and won.
It might have been really bad if you won. Because you're really, really funny when you win. You're like, damn, I'm not good. You guys suck.
Yeah. It's always you guys suck.
That's how you look at it.
I mean, you guys suck every time.
Yeah.
And this is better for the long term.
Yeah. We'll say, real quick before I forget, you know Ernie?
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying really hard to get me to play Tekken. And apparently in Tekken, there's this thing called electric. And it's like a one frame input to just do like this punch where there's like electricity. Because if you don't do it properly, it doesn't have electricity. But if you do it properly, it has electricity. So it's like you can just do like a say like a Shoryuken, right? But if you time it properly with like in a one frame, it has electricity on it. And apparently it's just like this thing that Tekken players always say is really hard. But then like I guess some people say it's easy, but some people say it's hard. But I remember Leffen posted, "This is fucking free." I don't know why Tekken players say it's hard. And Tekken players got fucking mad, and they're like, "It's only because you're on a box, you fucking piece of shit loser."
They hate Leffen.
And then he got mad, and he recorded him doing it on an arcade stick. He's like, "See, it's still free." And everyone's like, "You fucking bitch! It's about doing it in game and match on the fly." And so everyone got really mad at Leffen about that, and that was funny as fuck. And Ernie's been trying to get me to play Tekken, and he bet me that I couldn't do one in an hour, and if I did it, he would buy me the game. And I think he's just trying to fucking gimmick me, so he buys me the game so I play it. So I was like, fine, I'll take the bet. And then when we got to the Airbnb, he had a computer so I could try it. And I told him, I was like, dude, I don't want you to spend money on me. I'm not even gonna play the game. Just like, if I do it, you have to shotgun. If I don't do it, I'll shotgun. And I was like, I'll tell you. I told him, I was like, dude, my tech skill is by far above average in fighting games. I was like, I'll do 3 in a row within an hour. And if I do that, then you got a shotgun. And if I don't, we're good. And so he spent 2 minutes telling me how to do it. And so I was like, okay, I get it. So I was like, so you just do this, and I was like, kind of doing this with my hands. I was like, you go, Okay, I was like, all right, I got it. I did it on my first try.
First try?
Yeah. I was like, he's like,
he just beat nothing to say.
I was like, that was it? Really? And I did it again. Second try.
You got it?
2 in a row.
That was the peak of Genesis.
Fucking funny. So then literally I spent like, I think 6 more minutes, and I did 3 in a row in a combo. Just
like that?
And he goes, Duria. That shit was free.
Fuck you, Ernie.
Fuck you, Ernie, and Leffen was right.
No, the 3 worst words in the English human dictionary. Yeah. When you have to admit Leffen was right.
That's pretty bad, yeah.
Right, so I think we wrap up there. This will be the last Ghetto episode. I've been a little busy, spent all my money at the Super Bowl. Then we win the Genesis.
Yeah.
Next time my side will be set up. We're gonna better mic, better camera.
Yes.
So this is the end of the Ghetto. Next time you see us, we're gonna be a little crispier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then if you guys are on the Patreon, we are going to be talking about the New Orleans trip.
Trip was wild.
Bourbon Street, Super Bowl, bada bing, bada boom. So if you're not subscribed to that, make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, if you're already there, see you guys